back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Matt. If you're coming back for more, thank you so much for stopping back by. So there's a video that I made on how I gained weight, and a lot of people enjoyed that video and they had more questions, and some questions were not about weight gain. So I figured, you know what, let me do a Q&A, because the first video that I did was not a Q&A, and I wanted to hear you guys' questions, and I will be answering what I can in this video. Maybe there will be a part 2 of the Q&A, because there are actually a lot of questions and I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so I did ask you guys actually twice for questions, and these are some of the questions that are there, and there is another story. Ooh, God, why am I not finding it? Okay. Yep, and another one was yesterday, and more questions. Some questions are in the DM. So I was like, you know what? Let me just, yeah, it's about time I shoot this video. Anyway, yeah, guys. I am not an expert or anything. Like, I'm not like a dietitian or anything like that. I'm just gonna share what I can based on my experience. And as I've mentioned before, I am also a Herbalife coach and distributor, so some of what I'm going to share is from, you know, what I've seen with the people that I've worked with, and you know, stuff like that. And I want to say, guys, there are people who are really flooding my DMs, like a lot, like with like a lot of messages, of which I'm not saying it's wrong, but remember, I'm a coach, so, and I do it for money. But no, not this video. I'm not doing this video for, I'm just gonna share. So I'm not gonna be able to just answer everybody in the DMs and respond to them every day and like coach them for free in my DM. So if you do need help, you want to start a journey, especially if you want to use Herbalife products, you can DM me and then I can get you started. I will be available for you anytime, because obviously you will be my client. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm not a dietitian or like a personal trainer. I'm just gonna share based on my journey. And some of you guys, I think it's because you've seen my pictures before. I'm not that active in the gym anymore. I'm mostly doing home workouts and just watching what I eat, balancing, honestly. So yeah. So I haven't rehearsed the questions, the answers I meant to say. And yeah, some of the questions is going to be like first time I see them, because I was just like checking if people are dropping some questions and all that. So right now I am going to, which one should I start with? The ones from today, or yeah, please be patient, you guys, like you. Anyway, let's see. Okay, why is my network so slow? Ooh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna start with the first questions from the first story. So yeah, okay, from the beginning. Okay, so the first question is, how many times do you work out in a week, and how? I don't understand. How? Okay, how many times do you work out in a week? Okay, so currently I'm not working out much because I'm just maintaining. But if you really want, maybe you're starting your journey, or you really want results, like massive results, I would say 4 to 5 times a week, guys. It's not necessary to work out like 7 times a week, because at the end of the day you have to rest. So rest is very important. So yeah, but for me usually it's like a 3 to 4 days a week if I am going to gym. How long did it take for you to gain weight? So this one is a bit tricky, because it depends. If you're saying how long did it take for me to gain weight, like, do you mean it would be from, are you talking about me from 42 kgs to the 52 that I'm weighing now, Or are you talking about gaining a 5 kg in the middle, or 2 kg? So that's kind of tricky. But my whole journey has been like 3 years. So yeah, I'll say it's been 3 years. But obviously I'd gain like 1 kg and then I gain 2, you know, stuff like that. So it's always, remember that it's always different for everybody. So it might take somebody 6 months to gain 10 kgs, and another person, it might take them 2 years, and a year, you know, everybody is different. So do not compare your journey to anybody else. What products can we use to substitute Herbalife for weight gain? As I've mentioned before, any protein supplements are okay. So if you look into supplement what I'm using, which is Herbalife, you can always get any other protein shakes. But like I've said before, guys, it's important to check how much sugar your products have, because if it has a lot of sugar, you're most likely going to have a big tummy. You will gain, but you'll also gain, you know, a tummy, because now you're consuming a lot of sugar and your skin might break out. So be careful. Whatever supplements you choose to use, yeah, just find out how they are. And yeah, so can I still get my slim thick body even if I'm vegetarian? Definitely you can. I mean, anybody can, guys, whether you only, or maybe is vegan and vegetarian the same thing? Let me just try. I just want to know. Yeah. It's for me to be sure. Okay, vegetarians who avoid animal flesh, but do consume dairy products. Okay, so that means, and then vegans, what do? They're vegetarians who avoid all animals and animal derived products. Okay, so so the vegetarians can actually consume dairy products, but then the vegans avoid everything, even milk and all that. Really? Okay, dairy stuff. Okay, no problem. So definitely you can, because yeah, so it's kind of the same. There are people that I know who are like vegan, vegetarian, and they use, for example, in Herbalife we have supplements that are like vegan friendly. So if you are not an animal person or all that, you can still have supplements, for example, from other brands and all that, and you can always work out. And yeah, it's not always about meat, guys. You don't have to eat meat to gain muscle. There's a lot of protein products and food and like a whole lot of stuff. And okay, can I gain weight with home exercises, and what you eat in a day? What do you eat in a day? Okay, yes, you can definitely gain weight if you're working out at home, but guys, remember that it is not the same, unless if you have a home gym. But if you're going to use resistance bands, for example, you're going to use dumbbells, your progress is not going to be the same as a person that lifts at the gym. Because if I'm at the gym and I'm doing like all the leg presses, I'm doing the leg extensions, it's a lot of weight, and I can easily build muscles and gain more weight as compared to a person who only squats with dumbbells. So yes, you can gain, but obviously your progress is going to be much slower as compared to if you go to the gym. And what you eat in a day, guys, basically, like I always say, you balance your fiber, you drink your water, protein. And protein is very important. You need a lot of it, and if you haven't watched my video on how to gain weight, you can watch that for the kinds of food that you have to eat, because yeah, I don't want to repeat some things if the content is already on the channel. And how did you avoid gaining any stretch marks? I actually have stretch marks, and the thing about it is I love my stretch marks. I've never thought of applying any cream or anything to get rid of them. And yeah, I've had stretch marks from like when I was very skinny. It's just been a thing, and I do not have a problem. But yeah, if you want to avoid that, so I honestly do not know how you can avoid stretch marks if you are trying to gain weight. Okay, what brands of protein shakes would you recommend, and what kinds of protein shakes? The only are there other kinds of protein shakes? Protein shakes are protein shakes, and brands, like I said guys, any brand that works for you, because I don't want to be out here and yell like I'm trying to sell to you. So whatever brand guys works for you. And also another thing about protein, choosing a brand is also like affordability and stuff like that, and also your budget. Sometimes it's not like people don't have money, they just wouldn't want to spend a lot of money on like supplements and all that. So just find something that works for you and that you can afford, because if you are trying to use supplements, you're gonna need supplements every month guys. There is no I'm gonna use them this month and I'm done. No, if people lie to you and they tell y'all stuff like you just use them once and then you're gonna have a huge ass, fitness is not like that. If you want a shortcut, go get surgery, because trust me, fitness, it is not easy, and it is not something that takes 2 months and then out of nowhere where now you got curves, you got glutes, you got everything. You work hard for the longest time. Okay. So is working out at the gym essential, or can I work out at home as well? I don't like the gym, so I feel like this is I kind of answered it with the other question of home exercises. So it's totally up to you. Like, you don't have to go to the gym if you don't want to. And I know that there are people that are very uncomfortable with working out at the gym. They feel more comfortable working out at home and it works for them. They don't want people to look at them and stuff like that. Home exercise, you can definitely do that. You can get dumbbells, you can even get you know, more weights, resistance bands and all those, and whatever that works for you guys that you're comfortable with. Just start your journey like that, and maybe one day you are gonna like to go to the gym. Trust me, the weights at the gym are nice. Anyway. Woo. Okay, what food did you eat to have your body, or what did you have to do to have that body? Love you so much. Oh, thank you, so cute. So yeah, I have mentioned in the other video, if you haven't watched how I gained weight, I did mention the kind of foods that you can eat. And guys, it's mostly like just protein, drink water, workout, consistency, and yeah, like your broccolis guys, like all these things. There's so many in a way that right now I can't think of anything, but you can always search on Google food that can help me gain weight. You will definitely find a lot of things. And then just choose what you can easily access. A few months honestly, and I think that my body is quicker when it comes to like getting results, because even if I don't work out for too long and then I go to the gym for like a week, I just look like a snack. I look like I've been going. So, and I also think it's because if you build muscles for like a long time, even if you stop, they don't just disappear, all of them. So they're kind of there. So if you work out and just burn some fat, you know, your results will, yeah, your body will show. But yeah, for me it was like a few months honestly. I started seeing that I'm starting to, for honestly it wasn't even like like it was like my weight on the scale was not going up, but I would see when I look at myself that no man, I think that we're getting somewhere. So that motivated me to just keep on going, because before I started my journey 3 years ago, I really struggled with gaining weight. Okay, how many times a week did you work out? As I mentioned, 3 to 4. Sometimes I'd go for 5, but that's something that I wouldn't do all the time, because I love to rest and I love my body to be like, I think we'll be able to answer a lot of questions. Yeah. Woo! What? Okay, so okay, I'm currently on a weight loss journey. Want to be 70 kg, total currently 80 kg. Any advice? Okay, so I am gonna say that guys, whether you're gaining or losing, it is important to increase your fiber intake, your protein, and just don't eat a lot of sugar, and try to work out, exercise, and do cardio. And people have to understand that whether you're losing weight or gaining, it is important to lift weights, because it just helps you. Yeah, so you can lift, do cardio, you can jog, just try to put everything in do some skipping, and just don't sit on the bike at the gym. And I don't know what that helps with. I don't know why, especially if you're just sitting and you're just like, you know. So I just say try to, you know, incorporate everything. To skipping, you can jog, lift weights. You don't have to lift a lot. So have a proper breakfast. I'm not saying bap. And yeah, and also just be patient, be consistent, keep working, do not be discouraged, and don't focus a lot on the scale, because you know what happens a lot of times is you burn fat, right? You gain muscle and then your weight still remains the same, but your body is not. I don't know if that makes sense. So what you can do is you can also use your clothes. Maybe you can have a pair of jeans, a top, use those to check your progress. Also take pictures, and then you can see how your progress is going, because as I said, you lose fat, you gain muscle, and then your weight doesn't change and you feel like you haven't done anything, when actually in fact you are doing so much work. Yeah. So what do you eat to still be fit and have flat stomach? Tried but keep failing. Yes, help. Guys, it's the same. You eat the same stuff, you just eat the same stuff, whether you're gaining, losing. But and I forgot to mention, when it comes to weight loss, guys, portion control is important. When I'm saying eat 5 times, I'm not saying eat the same size of portions that a person that's gaining weight will eat. Just control them and make sure you don't eat like you don't have to eat a whole chicken. Okay, if you want to eat it, you can, you know, but just portion control is important if you want to lose weight. And you can always check on Pinterest, on Google, for like meal preps that will help you in terms of the kind of meals you have to eat and the portion control you should consider. Yeah, guys, when it comes to the stomach, guys, what you can do, what I started doing when I wanted to get abs. Well, I kind of do not have abs right now, but like I used to. It's just I'm not focusing on them, but if I wanted them, I definitely get them like tomorrow. Not really tomorrow, but yeah. So you know what, when it comes to getting your abs, guys, also protein is important, because remember, your abs are muscles, right? And also you have a layer of fat on top, because everybody has muscles, just it's covered. Everybody has abs, it's just covered. So just focus on burning fat. You can also do some skipping, and yeah, like I was saying that when I started, I would do abs exercises at least like 10 to 15 minutes every day before bed, because guys, everybody has 10 minutes before they go to sleep. Like if you can watch Muvango or whatever, you definitely have the 10 minutes before bed to just work out, because you know what, abs are not even very stubborn. I will tell you, it is not stubborn. They're not stubborn, especially if you're eating right. The problem is, guys, if you eat junk and work out and expect to burn that fat immediately, because remember, guys, just because you ate a cake now and then you work out after an hour, you're not burning the cake. The cake is still there and doing the things, and it's gonna be there. So let's not confuse ourselves, and let's educate ourselves in terms of our bodies and, you know, what we want to achieve, because your body will work with you. If it won't work against you, but if you're doing the wrong things, it is definitely going to be like, girl, no, chill. Okay, guys, I think that this video is gonna end soon, because unless if I shoot another one on my other phone, and I'll have 2 parts, because my camera doesn't shoot for too long, especially if I'm shooting in this quality. Yeah, so how did you gain it? Okay, please watch the video on how I gained weight. Did you take anything? I did take supplements, I worked out, and I took food. I took food. Okay, some of the questions are repetitive, like how many times you work out, have you considered being a model? No. I think before, in the past, when I was like, I don't know, when I was like super skinny, I was like, I'm model type girl. But I'm not saying that I'm not skinny, but like when I was like totally skinny and my ass was like this, okay, it wasn't that bad. But now it's something that I'm not really thinking about. Like if I give that opportunity, a person like presents it and it's like, you doing this, I'm not gonna go and look for it. If somebody just feels like I can make a great model and they have an opportunity, I wouldn't say no. But I'm not doing profiles and all that, and I don't think it's for me. Ooh, what kind of diet are you on? Okay guys, ooh, and there are questions, you guys. There's so many questions. Like, I will have to shoot a part 2, which I will shoot today but will not upload same day. So how long till you no longer feel tired from working out? I tried working out from home and it did help with appetite, but I'd always be tired and just want to sleep. I'm trying to gain weight. Yo, that is tricky. I've never felt really tired after working out, but I would say maybe you don't rest enough, so do not overdo it. And also, if you're starting out, guys, you don't have to work out for an hour. You can do 30 minutes, you can do 35, 40, and rest about 2 days in a week, so your body rests. Because if you just keep overworking it, then it's going to be tired, and it means that it's not going to work with you because you're not letting it rest. So just do that and try to get some rest. And yeah, definitely just give it rest. And even if you need to rest for 3 days, guys, do that, because your body knows what it's doing, and just allow it to, please. Okay. Yo, how do you maintain your muscles because you're not going to the gym now? Guys, I worked out for 3 years so hard. I committed to my journey, and I've built glutes, I've built hammies. So it's things that don't just disappear because you don't go to the gym for 5 months. So it's easy for me to maintain because I've committed to my journey for so long. I worked very hard, so my muscles somehow seem not to disappear. And it also could be because what I eat right now. Yes, I do eat McDonald's every now and then, but I also try to eat food that builds your muscles. And basically I still eat right, and I do home exercises. And yeah, so if you take a long time and really work on building your muscles, they're not just gonna disappear because you didn't go to the gym for a week. How long have you been working out and using Herbalife? I've been doing that, using Herbalife and working out for 3 years. And yeah, it's a forever journey. Honestly, once you start your fitness journey, you have to commit to it forever. You don't have to work out like every day forever, but even if you're not able to go to the gym every day, work out at home, eat right, just balance, take care of your body, guys, because if you do not take care of it, you can't expect it to give you the results and look amazing if you're not giving it what it needs to get you the results. So you can't be eating the burger every day and think those are going to turn into these nice muscles and this nice ass. It is not going to happen. Work with it. And okay, those are the questions now. Like, child. Anyway, let's see. I don't know when this is gonna cut me. I actually think this video is long enough. So what I am gonna do, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, but I am gonna do a part 2 for you guys so that I can answer all the questions, because I feel like every person's question is important. And so these are all the questions that still needs to be answered, and I feel like I should do that. And also some people are still dropping their questions, so I will definitely shoot a part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me. I am here. Yeah, guys, anyway, if you whatever opinions that you have or what you've tried that worked for you, please drop it down below. Maybe it could help another person. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 2.